Kayla, I'm 18 and I'm from Chelmsford. Sometimes people worry about asking me questions about the LGBT community. I'm grateful for their concern, but I know it's more in the way someone's asking, because I've had people being genuine and kind and trying to educate themselves in a way that I really appreciate as a member of the community. And I've also experienced quite hostile and aggressive people trying to trip me up rather than trying to actively understand my identity. I remember back when I was in year 11, I was in English class and we were watching a clip of Animal Farm, and I remember someone leaned over to me and handed me, they'd written a note down saying, list 10 genders for me now. And it was completely out of the blue. I wasn't expecting it. I didn't really speak to this kid. I was just trying to, study about Animal Farm for my coursework, and suddenly I was put on the spot. I sort of started writing things down, and then I thought, forget this, I've got better things to do with my time. I'm trying to pass my GCSE. I don't understand why people who approach me in such a demanding way can't, if they're genuinely interested, research themselves or ask me at a time when I'm not busy, occupied with something else. Whereas I have at other times had people either my age or younger trying to find themselves, or someone questioning, trying to understand the LGBT community, come up to me and ask me genuine questions. For example, I remember my tutor for year 12 and year 13, and he's this, his man in his 60s, and he was asking me to explain my queer identity, but he was doing it in a way that he was trying his hardest to understand, and I felt like I appreciated him asking, and I took the time to try and relay this generational difference. I appreciate that if you truly do want to understand the LGBT community and you feel like asking me, I don't have a problem with that, but there's just this clear divide between hostility and being kind and genuine. It can be quite obvious to tell when somebody is being genuine, trying to find out information about the LGBT community, and when they are just trying to make a mockery of me and my identity for the sake of a joke. Going back to the incident of when somebody handed me a note in the middle of English asking me to list 10 genders, I knew that it was being done just to try and make fun of me and my identity, and they weren't interested. They were just there trying to test me, trying to trip me up, and it felt horrible. People who do these things may not necessarily realise that I know that what they're trying to do, but it is obvious, someone being caring versus someone being mocking of me.